So many people like going for the top, right?
Beautiful. Yes! We did it! Yes!
I'm going where the children never blow.
I mean, who doesn't? The planning, the execution, and the overall achievement. We've seen games like Getting Over with Bennett Foddy, a highly stressful experience for many, but highly rewarding when reaching the end. Almost every game has this sort of thing where you should progress. Nice. Almost every game has this sort of thing where you should progress upwards and not downwards. But what if there was a game where that's the opposite? This is Fallstruktur.
Why, oh 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 why, why, oh 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 why, oh.
Game where you have to reach the bottom in order to win. Sounds like a weird premise, but this is a very interesting concept. We start by standing in a structure that looks like a spider, and an interesting thing about this game is that once you step out of a platform, you can't go back. Games like Gal BF or a difficult game about climbing are games that allow you to go back to a certain section, whether by mistake or not. But of course, why would you do that since the point is to reach the top, right? But wait, there is something else I did not mention before, which is you can't jump too high. Otherwise, you go back to the top. Yeah, like right now. You see this? You see this? You see this? Like multiple flaps like that one that I just showed. Oh god. No, no, no. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my god. Bad. This is bad. Oh god. Why? There is no checkpoints in this thing. Doesn't matter where you are, if you fall too high by trying to go down, you go back to the very beginning. You might be thinking that this will be easy since the objective is to go down, correct? Well, I guess by looking at the footage, you may have noticed something weird, and that is the movement. The way you control your character in this game is very wonky or weird to say at least. It doesn't even sound like a human being at all when you hear the sounds. I mean, just take a listen. If anything, it reminds me like those small machines in the Portal game. You bounce and slip easily through platforms. You can get a very high speed easily, but you don't want that since being slow in this game is essential. Let's talk about the scenario a bit, shall we? The game scenario is pretty empty and the ambience is pretty simple. There are a lot of structures here like these ones that look like houses, and this one that looks like a giant spider. If you explore the game enough, you'll find this path here that kinda gives a desert vibe and one specific that gives a winter one. Both of these will take to the giant spider section. Despite the emptiness, the game proceeds to give a small, uncanny vibe, but I personally feel safe in these surroundings. It's weird, but this has that backrooms essence mixed with Dreamcore in a way. Okay, so why am I talking about this anyway? What's the purpose of this short video? Well, you see, I wanted to speak about this because I had this weird perception in mind where sometimes to get out of a certain place we find ourselves into, we have to leave the mountain we climbed. Think of it like overcoming your addiction. Every step you take must be slow. And if you try to go far off, you end up crashing and in the same place where you started. The more you go on this game, the more you realize there isn't a right way to reach your goal. And yes, you're gonna be making mistakes and sometimes you're gonna be where you are for very long periods of time, but as long as you make it, it's the only thing that matters. It's just a simple but short reflection I wanted to pass. I hope all of that made sense. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching and God bless you.